Hello and welcome back to Cities, Skylines and the town, or currently the town of Afonford. Last time out we were building this housing area here, or this farming area there. I think it was that farming area there that we were building. And as you can see, some of the farms have started cropping up, which is great, but we have a massive demand for housing. So in this episode, we're going to try and finally make a profit with our housing, which at the moment is turning out to be rather difficult. So we're going to have to try and make a profit, actually start earning money, as opposed to how we've been doing it the entire way through, which is losing money and just not being able to do things. I have to look at where I'm going to be able to put a house or some housing, and this is going to be really interesting. I know that this is going to become the city centre. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. This is going to be well, I guess we'll just have to stay tuned to find out. Okay, let's have a look. What do we have right now? I've been messing around with the themes a little bit, trying to sort things like these buildings out, and it is slowly starting to sort itself out. Unfortunately, it's not quite there yet, but for the most part, it is starting to sort itself out. Taking a look down here, I did also replace these with some country roads, because well, I think that looks far more realistic, albeit with this really strange grass. Well, they're a little bit close. They are a little bit close, but I think that does look far more realistic than anything else. I need to sort out dynamic resolution. It's a bit horrible, to be completely honest. You can see the actual jagged lines. I mean, this is an old game, but there are mods that allow us to sort this out. Also, there's some random rocks in the way. I don't know why they are there, how they've ended up there, and why they haven't been removed when I was actually placing the road. But there we have it. Okay. Right. Think. Where do I put more housing? Now, to be honest, housing could go over here as well. This is probably a decent area for some housing. In fact, let's have a look at the terrain here. I am thinking housing could possibly... It's still uphill. I'm thinking we could put more housing here. In fact, let's do it. Let's do that. Where are the roads I want? Whoa, what's this? No. That. Standard UK roads? Where are you? Not here apparently? What roads are you? You're here we go. It's these. There we go. Cannot upgrade to that type. This is the type it is. Okay. So I'm going to do the same sort of straight line thing here, but it should be pretty easy to do one at... What I'm going to do is I'll do one at 10. No, I want the exact 10. That's not 10, is it? 20's on the line. I want the exact... No, give me the exact... Right, okay. That's causing problems. Okay, I'll go for 20 then. Forget the 10. Go for 20. Yeah, I know that person's going to be rather unhappy. And I'm actually going to go in line with this one. Despite the fact that that's a rather acute angle. That's what I'm going to do. And the reason I'm doing that is because it just gives us a far better grasp with the housing on these roads. Now, I really do wish that the houses here could be along these, but I'm not sure. Oh, I have an idea. Hang on. How do I get... Where's one of these roads? Which road is it? It's supposed to have islands on it. Where are you? Perhaps it's a larger road. This is a single lane road. There's a lot on this. There is a lot. Okay, let's just go for a normal 2-lane. Who and what are you? No. Suburbs. That's no parking. That's not what I want. 15 meter. How big is that? Just out of curiosity. Just want to see what this road looks like. Oh, you know what? That is the perfect street. I mean, these are all double yellows. I just realised. We've got double yellows all down these roads. Where are people meant to park? I've just realised that that is the street that we need down all of this. We are losing money, as I said, but there's a lot that... There's work that needs to be done now. Oh, look at that. Now people... That's more like a street that we can have. It's a little wide. I'll give it that. Is there a narrower street that we could potentially do? With parking, perhaps? No. I don't want cobble streets. We're not in a rural village. How does this look? I mean, a much nicer... Yeah, let's do this. I'm using that. Double yellows on the centre road, which is absolutely fine. But plenty of parking, on-street parking, for the many citizens of Afonford, all 787 of them. Come on. Losing money all the way. Actually, we're not actually losing money right now, are we? No, we're not. We're not losing money just yet. Now, this is the one I want to try and figure out. If I can get this to... Oh, there it is. 2-lane road median. That's the one. No zoning. Okay, hang on. That's what I need. Look at that. Then we can have the zoning all the way to the end. That's it. Okay. I shall fix the zoning on this. Yes, I know you're going to be deleted. And then go back to such a road. And now it's right up to the end. That's exactly what I want. Fantastic. This is actually working somewhat as expected. That's going to work. Now I've just got to remember to ensure oh no, that's the same size road. That's fine. The pavements just looked a lot bigger. There we go. Now all I've got to do is make sure that this area is correctly zoned in. Oh, maybe I'll change this area not to have houses along this road, perhaps. Yeah, let's do that as well. Let's do that. No zoning. There we go, and I'll change it back to you. Perfect. So now the houses can go all the way to the end, and we shall stick as many houses as we possibly can in here. There we go. Now, no one's going to build a house on that corner. We're also going to expand this along here. There we go. Still have that area. That's absolutely fine. And of course, this will just expand properly, like so, and all the way along this road, right up to there, and along here. So we have a proper area. There we go. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead and get the water in. Water line should be pretty easy. That's the lot done. Well, that's all of them anyway. So, now all we've got to see is if this builds and actually gives us the money we require. Let's play at high speed and prepare to lose, or hopefully not lose a lot. Oops, something's happened. I'm just watching this grow. New measures, plant a tree. Well, we'll be doing that. You know what I'll do? Let's go into first person view. Down like so. There we go. There's another screenshot. And we'll just watch this build, I suppose, for a bit. Hopefully not go bankrupt in the process, because that would be really bad. But you can see loads and loads of houses building. I've changed the theme so we don't get the 3s and 4s now. The 3 and 4 wide. That way perhaps it looks better on a hill. Because you could see just there, if look dead center of the screen, look at the house closest to the Victorian house. It's a problem. So hopefully this should counteract that somewhat. There's a lot of traffic coming in, and obviously this is going to cause a lot of noise pollution and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to worry about that just yet. Right now we need to make our positive impact. We need to make the money. Because if we can't make the money, we can't expand, and if we can't expand, we can't build anything else or make more money to sort out the networks and the roads and all that kind of stuff. Now I think traffic lights are also going to... Did a house just literally catch on fire straight after it was built? It did as well. Wow. That's strange. So the houses are almost built. Let's go ahead back out of this. And look, we are losing far less money. In fact, I'm hoping by the time all these houses are built, we should be, in theory, gaining money. Please tell me that's going to happen. It's kind of important for that to happen. Minus 559 simoleons? No, it's SimCity, isn't it? I don't know. You can also see that the river's getting slightly dirty on this area. which is no good. That's a worry. I'm also glad that it's rather warm, because otherwise we'd be in a lot more trouble. Come on, keep building, keep building. Let's not waste time. There's a rock in the middle. I'll demolish the rock while we're at it. Any other rocks in the middle? Let's need to get rid of. So a quick rock check. All these roads are okay. All these roads seem to be okay. And up here, there's another rock right there. And we're all right now. Okay. Still not making enough money. That's minus 510. However, we have a demand for commercial. Now this is important because I can happily go ahead and stick some commercial down this road. And let's just see what actually happens. That part, yeah, it's within, sort of within the areas of the district. We'll just have to... Can we perhaps cut the district out a little bit? How do I do that again? There. That's small. There we go. That should allow some additional building. That's going to look annoying, isn't it? That's how I want it to look. In fact, I'll do that. And then I'll just clean it up. There. And clean this up along here. There we go. That's better. Okay. So now we've got some buildings. Now these buildings are more generic, as you can see, but I will be putting in a theme for better buildings. In fact, do you know what? I do not like the idea of... I just don't like those. Some of these buildings are highly, highly ugly. I mean, this is appalling. These are just appalling. And out of nowhere, we have a Tesco Express. But anyway, we are now making money, which was the important part. That was key. But as you can see, it is quite a mess in a way. I mean, you come down this road and it's... I'll just go down to ground level here. It is extremely busy, but it is very British in many ways. I mean, we've got a Poundland. You can't get... You know what? I'm going to slow the traffic down. There we go. There we are. So you've got a pub, Alexandra Arms. You've got Poundland. You've got BT Sports. Is that another pub of some sort? I think so. You've got a Sainsbury's, which is always great. This is going to look ugly, whatever that is. We've got a Big Bite. Ew. Another one of those. That looks like that's going to be a decent building. We've got a... Is that an old post office? The old post office. It literally says the old post office. In fact, that looks like something that could go on a village corner, so perhaps that's not in the right place. Then we've got a Tesco Express. What was that noise? This looks decent. Whatever it is that's being built right now between the Alexandra Arms and Poundland. Oh, actually, there's two buildings being built, I think. Yeah. Right. Right. I just want to see what this building is. Come on. Nice and quick. Have to see what the building is. Oh, can you see some police? Yep. There we go. It's a shame they don't... It's a shame that the vehicles don't get out of the way. That looks okay. Let's notice these pubs. Why? Where's the normal shops? I just want some normal shops. Maybe I need to download more normal shops. We'll have to see. We will have to see what comes out of all of this. I am now making money very slowly. But it is the fact that I am making that money that allows me to start thinking about where and how I'm going to place things. So let's have a look. We've clearly got what is a residential area right here. We've also got a lack of water up there. Excuse me. Oh, stop it. There we go. That should get our water supply running. It's not too bad. It's little farms. Little farms in and around the area. Let's jump on board with this one, shall we? How do we jump on board? There we go. Look at that. That's not bad. Yeah, that's great. Just dropping stuff off. Lovely. Some nice vehicles. It's a Land Rover. That was very, very correct for the area. A Land Rover a Range Rover police car. No, you shouldn't be on the road. And now we are pottering through a city. That's starting to look pretty good. That is starting to look pretty good. There is more that obviously needs to happen. This thing's going to head out, isn't it? Yes, it is. See, these buildings are correct. All these buildings here. These are all right. Certainly need more, and that's now headed out the city. There's the motorway signs. And up speed. That's pretty good. And that shall join. That's a terrible junction though. And off it goes. Fantastic. Okay. So let's have a look at where we need to put things, where we need to put roads. So we have the new housing there. We've got where do I now put... Do I start building out this way? I think I should start building out... To be completely honest, I want to build out this way now. So I'm going to grab that, and again, go for no zoning. There we go. And I am going to build the roads as I wish. In whatever way and whatever form and whatever pattern I want to build these roads in. Yes, that's not too bad. Now I can afford to spend this money now because I am making it back. There we go. There's a road. Just one. I will create a road out from here. Let's have a look. That will do. That could potentially become part of a ring road structure. Sort of dedicated or designated around that area. I can see a potential for a ring road structure. An inner ring road, anyway. That could be formed from these roads. There we go, like that. So we will have some areas of straight road, of course. There's no point having every road all over the place. That would be a disaster. There we go. That's pretty alright. So a long road. I'm sure these roads will eventually change. We're already down to 56. But we are making money. Now this road could potentially link up to this road here. Go across from there onto that road. We could build another little residential area here. Yeah, there's plenty that we could do. There is a huge amount that we could look at. There we go. There's another road. And let's think. Let me think. That's a pretty decent road setup for now in that area. So we've still got a massive demand for housing. Where are you going? Oh dear. Remove this vehicle. No, that would be bad. Oh dear. We have a patient transport. Not responding on blue, so it mustn't be too big. And to finalize this, I am going to where's the busiest road? I'm going to have a look at the traffic. Traffic, there it is. I'm going to have yes, I know. Well, traffic's actually fine. I was going to start thinking about put some traffic lights in, but we don't need to do that just yet. We have some crime areas because this area is slightly, yeah, this isn't, we don't have the greatest with regards to crime. Fire is you have a high fire. Whoa, those things could catch fire. We have a high fire hazard, so we are going to have to work on this. And our population seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. We are doing okay. We have increased our population, so we have over 1,000 people now living in Afonford, and that is where I'm going to end it. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, complete with the notification bell to see more episodes. Also, if you are new, don't forget that you can leave comments, and I do read them. I do try and read them. I might not be able to respond to them, so make sure that you do leave a comment if you are new to the series and you are watching my channel perhaps for the first time. I do enjoy reading the comments and any suggestions. There's been some pretty good suggestions so far on this series about things that have moved that I wasn't aware of since the last time I played. You can also support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadgets. Your support would be massively appreciated. Link is in the description box below. And you can also find me on social media at ecgadgetslp for both Twitter and Instagram. That's all from me, and next time I am going to I'm going to do something. I'm certainly going to do something. I think we're going to build more housing, start getting the money in, and then start looking at the actual main roads and creating the the inner ring road of the city. So make sure you stay tuned for that.